I am back today with another bracket. Today I'm doing the WWE Women's Division bracket. So we got the SmackDown side, we got the Raw side, we got the NXT side, we got the WWE ID side, we got the Performance Center. You got all women. I think it's like over 100 female superstars. So let's see who is the best in WWE on the women's side. Alright, round of 128. Soul Ruka and B-Fab. Now, I like B-Fab. I wish that she got more time to shine. Right now, she's with the Street Profits. She's improved a lot in the ring. But, Soul Ruka is up next. Speed Champion, North American Champion. Soul Snatcher is tough. So, I gotta be logical and go Soul Ruka. Kylie Ray isn't even with the company anymore. So, actually, she is. She is. I lied. I take that back. But it's Asuka forever and always. Not gonna waste too much time on that. Don't know either of these women. Do not know. She looks like she can be a part of the bloodline though, so I'm gonna go with her. Bayley and Tyra May Steele. Now, watching the last NXT pay-per-view, she definitely caught my attention in the ring. Still got a little bit to work on. Former Olympian, gold medalist. But it's Bayley. I love me some Bayley. Bianca Belair or Raquel Rodriguez. She has been awesome since she has gotten paired with Liv Morgan in the Judgment Day. Great in the ring. Always been a fan of Raquel. Big mommy cool. But I would be lying if I said it was an easy choice and chose Bianca. Layla Diggs or Jen Tala. Now she already looks like she's in NXT, so I'm gonna just go with her. Ava or Tamina? I'm gonna go with Tamina. Ava is a good manager, but in the ring, I like Ivy Nile. A little short, which is not an issue. All these women are short. But I like Alexa Bliss. It's Alexa Bliss. Jade Cargill or Alba Fire? Now, Jade, to me, can be next up. In ring, on the mic. Still needs a lot of work. Should have definitely went to the Performance Center and went to NXT first. But they put her on the main roster. Alba Fire, fantastic in the ring. Right now she's with the Secret Service with Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. I'm going to take the projections and take Jade Cargill. Carmen Petrovic or Kendall Gray? I like Carmen Petrovic. Wish that she had more matches on NXT. Ariana Grace or Brinley Reese. Two more NXT women. I'm gonna go with Ariana Grace. Not bad. Zarya or Scarlett. I'm gonna go with Zarya. I thought that she was gonna come in and be like this dominant women's athlete or like this big monster, but she's just been doing stuff with Soul Ruka and Scarlett is no longer with the company, even though she is wrestling now. Bailey Humphrey or Becky Lynch. And next. Alright. Tiffany Stratton or Maxine Dupree. Now, people don't like Tiffany Stratton's Women's World title run. Honestly, I think that they should have pulled the trigger and had her lose to Jade back at SummerSlam. But they only got 9 minutes. I felt like it was a pretty good match. I'm a big fan of Tiffany Stratton. She's improved a lot since she came on the main roster, and 2, since NXT. To this day, still her best match is against Becky Lynch in that hardcore match at No Mercy 2 years ago. So, Maxine Dupree isn't bad either. She's improved a lot, but I'm just not the biggest fan of Maxine Dupree. Kairi Sane or Zeta Steele? Kairi Sane. Not even gonna waste my time. Lash Legend or Zara Zakara? Yeah, I like Lash Legend. Former WNBA player, not too bad in the ring. I feel like she can still do some work. Thea Hale or Summer Sorrell? I'm gonna go with Thea Hale. Not gonna waste too much time on some of these. Nikki Bella or Kaylani Jordan? People are not a fan of Nikki Bella. Holy moly. Nikki Bella. But Nikki Bella is 1000% a WWE Hall of Famer. Probably should go in individually. Better, 100% better than Brie. Brie mode. That's the only good thing about Brie Bella, and that she's married to Daniel Bryan. Kaylani Jordan is up next as well. Great in the ring, great athlete, former NXT North American Women's Champion. Am I gonna project or am I gonna? Cause I mean, Nikki Bella is still wrestling now. She had a pretty good match with Becky Lynch 2 days ago. I'm gonna go with Nikki Bella. She's not the worst. Step next. I'm not even about to even read the name. Oh, I think it's Ren Sinclair, not Win Sinclair. Carly Bright. I'm gonna go with Ren Sinclair though. If I'm wrong, then correct me. Wendy Chu or JC Jane. I hate. Hate is a strong word. Not a fan of Wendy Chu's gimmick at all. And then even in her matches, like it's just not entertaining or it's kind of boring. JC Jane is pretty good. Toxic Attraction, Fatal Influence. This one, Ariana Bennett. I'm gonna just go with her. Izzy Dame or Lyra Valkyria. Big Lyra Valkyria fan in the chat. No need to expect. Big Jada Parker fan too. She is somebody that's next up. I'll be hitting the Jada Parker dance in the shower and when I'm in the mirror. EO, love me some EO. Some of these I don't even have to. Tatum Paxley or Natalia. Natalia, not the biggest Natalia fan. I'm not even gonna try to fake and say, oh, I love Natalia. She deserves so much more. But to say that she's not a legend in the women's division is a lie. Chelsea Green. This Chelsea Green, amazing, phenomenal. Just like one of the best women's performers in all of wrestling. Probably top 5, honestly. I mean, not top 5, okay. Because it's still got the Stardom women and all that fun stuff. But definitely top 10. With gimmick and she can wrestle. And then having the total package. She can talk. She is awesome. They're thinking about bringing her and Ethan Page up to the main roster and keeping that pairing there. But everything that she's done is awesome. All this just to say that Charlotte is better. Charlotte has never really had a gimmick other than being the queen to her dad, Ric Flair. But, I mean, Charlotte's awesome. When she wants to be, Charlotte be hooping in the ring, but she can wrestle her ass off. Tag champs with Alexa Bliss right now. So, Nia Jax or Zoe Sager, I'm going to show some love to Nia Jax. Where is she? Or, I mean, she was doing stuff with Lash Legend on NXT. Kiana James or Maryse? It could be Kiana James, but she's not doing a lot. I think she's on SmackDown right now. Maryse, I'm going to go with Kiana James. I'm never really too big of a fan of Maryse. Nikita Lyons or Adriana Rizzo. Whatever. I feel like they were I know that she's been injured a couple times, but I feel like they're always Nikita Lyons is next up. Nikita Lyons is next up. Nikita Lyons is next up. Lola Vice or Zelina Vega? It's kind of tough because they're I mean, that's going to sound stereotypical, but they're kind of the same. Zelina Vega's been in the E for a minute. Women's United States champion, tag team champion, but hasn't really got her big match in Puerto Rico. I think that Lola Vice is better though, and I think that she can be what Zelina Vega thinks that she can be. Oops, y'all didn't see that. Jasmine next up. Not even gonna read the next name. Piper Niven or Julia? I love Piper Niven, and she's always Piper Niven, Dewdrop, whoever you want to call it. Always in the ring, always performing, always putting people over. She is so awesome, deserves all her flowers. But it's Julia. Julia's next up right now, the women's U.S. champion. I'm gonna go with Fallon Henley on this one. Usually, I mean, a bunch of these, Stephanie McMahon. I'll just go with her. Candice LeRae, why would you put her up against Rhea? I said this on my Instagram page at elite_indie_fan that Rhea Ripley right now is I don't want to say overrated, but she just kind of gotten stale and needs to break away from the Judgment Day, Roxanne, Io. I need to see her maybe just move her to SmackDown so we can see some new fresh feuds with her. Because she can wrestle her ass off, but it's just been the same thing for the last 3 years. I don't want her to touch Liv Morgan when she gets back. I just over all that. Candice LeRae should be doing more. deserves all the respect in the world. Rhea Ripley actually just said the most underrated in the women's division is Candice LeRae, and I think that she should be wrestling a lot more. Should be more of a single star. They have her on NXT now, about to wrestle for the Speed Championship in the tournament, so we'll see what that takes us. But with that, all that being said, it's Rhea Ripley. Don't know any of these two, but Serena Linton looks less crazy, so let's go there. Roxanne Perez or next. I love me some Roxanne. I'll get more into her when the matchup comes. Mi Chen. This girl is jacked to the gills. Liv Morgan or Blake Monroe. Mariah May was awesome in AEW. Right now what she's doing in NXT is also pretty good. She just had a great match with Jordynne Grace 10 days ago at the pay-per-view. So that's pretty. Liv Morgan, though, even if I'm projecting, I mean, is Blake going to be better than Liv? This is tough. Right now, Liv Morgan's out with injury, but she was awesome before she got injured. Sad that she got injured off of like a nothing spot. Women's World Champion, Tag Team Champion. I'm sure eventually she'll get that Women's IC Championship. She is so awesome. She was great last year. Can wrestle her ass off. Right now I'm going to go with Liv Morgan. Gotta see a little bit more out of Blake Monroe. Naomi, what are these matchups? Naomi's out with the baby, so we won't see her for a year. But she was Women's Money in the Bank winner, Women's World Champion, Tag Team Champion, Women's SmackDown Champion. She was doing awesome since she's returned a couple years ago. Jordynne Grace, can't say too much about her. In the ring, almost unmatched in NXT. Got the look. She can be. Honestly, she could be the top star in WWE for the women's division. And right now, I'm a project. Jordynne Grace, Sol Ruka, or Asuka. I think that Sol Ruka or Asuka. Oh, Asuka's 44. Do I want to project or do I just want to take the now? She's about to turn heel on Io. I think that she cost Io the title I don't want Stephanie to win via DQ though. That would even make sense. Or excuse me, not DQ but interference. So Ruka, do I want to project? It's Asuka. I like the Soul Snatcher though. Bailey with the Bloodline member. Bianca Belair. Some of these are going to be easy because the matchups are Tamina or Alexa Bliss. It's Alexa Bliss. Was never a fan of Tamina. Jade Cargill. Let's get these last 5 out the way. Ariana Grace or Zarya for sure. Tiffany Stratton or Becky Lynch. Honestly, not the biggest fan of Becky. Like, in the hierarchy of the 4 horsewomen, she honestly is probably 4th. I got Bailey over her. Her stuff just seems more repetitive. Like she's trying so hard. Like she's like being forced. Like her as a heel, ain't it? Like Nick and Trips like flip the script already. Right now she's doing stuff with the Vision and her husband. Tiffany Stratton is next up. These 2 champions in WWE right now. I'm gonna project. I think that Tiffany Stratton can be better than Becky Lynch. Kairi Sane or Lash Legend. Kairi. Thea Hale or Nikki Bella. I like Thea Hale, but it's. I'm gonna go with Nikki Bella. Here we go. All right, not even gonna talk about that. All right, not gonna talk about that either. Not like JC James, Jada Parker or Lyra. It's Lyra. I like Jada Parker without the mud. She's gonna be awesome. And she's gonna be a big time player on the main roster when she's ready. She's not fully ready yet. Lyra, 1000% should get that women's IC title back. Should have got it back in their best of 3 series. I hope that we see Lyra and Stephanie fight for that world championship after Stephanie wins it at WrestlePalooza. Lyra's just awesome. and she has a bright future in the E. Io Sky or Natalia. Sorry, Natalia, you're not touching Io. Charlotte Flair or Nia Jax. No offense, Nia, but you're not. I mean, she now granted, since she resigned, she has been a lot better and has had a lot better matches. But it is Charlotte Flair. Nikita Lyons or Kiana James. I think that Nikita Lyons. People just like her for her yams. She can do the splits. She's not nothing too crazy. I think that Kiana James can be great. Gimmick is kind of goofy, but I mean, what can you do? Lola Vice or Jasmine Nix? Lola Vice, I feel like she's going to be a big-time player on the main roster. Julia or Fallon Henley, Women's U.S. Champ, I'll take her. Stephanie McMahon or Rhea Ripley, I blinked. Roxanne, Liv Morgan. Michin, this is what I was going to say. Michin, I don't know. I don't know if Michin has, like, it. Like, she's gotten opportunities. It's not like she hasn't. Were they great opportunities? Probably not. But she doesn't. I mean, she's gotten a ton of opportunities. I just don't think. I think that she's a bit overrated in the ring and on the mic. She's awesome though. Shout out Mi Chen, but I don't see like the hype around her. Jordan Grace or Asuka. I'm gonna project here. Asuka's 44. Jordan Grace is going to be the big star for the women's division on the main roster. Asuka's still awesome though. Just came back from knee surgery, but Jordan Grace is Jordan Grace. Bayley or Bianca Belair. It's Bianca Belair. I love me some Bayley though. I think that she's awesome. I think that she's better than Becky Lynch, honestly. Becky Lynch has like the whole man thing where she was a top star, but Bayley is just so awesome. I think that Bayley is better in the ring than Becky Lynch. It's a topic for another day, but it's Bianca Belair. Jade Cargill or Alexa Bliss. More projections. Alexa is doing great right now with the friendship gimmick with Charlotte Flair since she's come back from her baby 2-year absence, and she's always been great in the ring. If it's not anything that has to do with the Fiend, rest in peace Bray Wyatt. But Jade Cargill could also be the top star in the WWE by this time next year. So I'm gonna go with her. Zarya or Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton already, y'all didn't see that. Already is one of the top stars. Kairi Sane or Nikki Bella. They just don't view Kairi Sane like that. It's Nikki Bella. Alright, here we go. Stephanie Vaquera or JC Jane. JC Jane, your Cinderella story is up because this is the next Women's World Champion in 3 weeks' time. Io Sky or Lyra? No. Why'd you do this? You should save this for the end. Io Sky is just like Io Sky is just on a different level right now. Best women's performer in the WWE and probably best overall performer in WWE right now. She's been hot for a while. Awesome matches. Her title reign was meh. They didn't have her defend the title or even wrestle. But she's still, like, anytime she steps into that ring in between those ropes, easily the match of the night. She's awesome. Lyra is up next, though. Give it, like, I don't know, by WrestleMania next year. She should have a singles match at WrestleMania next year. And she can easily overtake Io. Because Lyra, everything that she's done, she's touched, has been gold. So she's next up, but I mean, I gotta keep it real. It's Io. Charlotte or Kiana James. It's still Charlotte. Charlotte can still wrestle her ass off. Lola Vice or Julia. Lola Vice is going to be awesome when she gets to the main roster, but it is Julia. They just gotta do more with Julia. Please, Rhea Ripley or Roxanne Perez. What are these matchups? I might project here. I might. Just because Rhea, she's the top star in WWE right now for the women, but Roxanne is only 24? So that's a baby. She has a whole career ahead of her. They're gonna strap the rocket to her back and push her to the moon. Uh, Rhea, I mean, she can wrestle her ass off too. I'm a project. I like Roxanne for the future. Liv Morgan or Jordan Grace. I love Liv Morgan. Everything, like I said, everything that she's done, she's been awesome. She has improved a lot since she was the yeah on NXT with the little fake Carmella gimmick. But more projections. This is my prediction for the top star in the women's division for years to come. Jade Cargill or Bianca. Now, even if I do project, if Jade Cargill doesn't get it down, it's going to be Bianca Belair. And she's still awesome. She needs to hurry up and heal her broken fingers so she can come back, grace our screens with more matches. Jade, please, just please go to Performance Center. Get down the wrestling. Get down the promos. You got the look. I know you can do media. You got it all. You can be the next woman star in WWE. But I need to see the improvement in the ring. It's Bianca, though. Tiffany Stratton or Nikki Bella. And more projections. It's Tiffany Stratton. Here we go. Stephanie or... No. Don't make me choose. Ink, pink, you stink. Like, flip a coin, something. I can't choose. I'm wrong either way and I'm right either way. Io is just the best performer in the women's division. And it has been. Stephanie, Stephanie, I don't know what her age is. She got to be relatively young. I'm gonna see how old she is real quick. Let's see, Stephanie Vacure. Can I even spell it right? Stephanie Vacque is what Nikki Bella would say. Stephanie is 32. Now Io is 35. 3-year age difference, so it's not too crazy. Io is in her prime right now. Like, this is her prime, but this is just the start of Stephanie. This is the Women's World Championship match at WrestlePalooza. I see Stephanie going over Io. I hope that Stephanie wins clean. She needs to win the world title here. Hasn't really been doing much since she won. What tournament was it? She won something to earn the automatic world championship match. Do I project? I can't project. Io is just the best. If I say Io is the best, I gotta stick by my word. I gotta go with Io right now. Charlotte Flair, Julia, she should be the face of SmackDown. SmackDown Women's Champ right now is Tiffany Stratton. She should take that title off of Tiffany, or win the Women's Royal Rumble. Roxanne, this is the ultimate projection. WWE's women's division's future is so bright. It's insane. They are stacked with talent from top to bottom. There should never be like a bad women's feud. There's so many good female performers in WWE right now. Who do I project? I think I got to project. If I'm being honest with my gut feeling, gotta go. This is another one. Roxanne is just so great. I think that Jordan Grace has more of a look of a main eventer and can pull off like both looks and in the ring and to be like the top star. She's already been the top champion of, first ROH Women's World Champion in Roxanne. And then TNA Women's World Champion, I think 5 times. I gotta go with Jordan Grace. Bianca Belair, Tiffany Stratton. I gotta go with Bianca. I love you, Tiffany, but I gotta go with Bianca. She just has it all, has the look. Already delivered stellar performances everywhere that she's been. Royal Rumble winner, always has great matches, can talk, can do it all. The future of the women's division is so bright. Shout out Tiffany Stratton, though. She has a little bit to work on, but Julia or Io Sky? Julia or Io Sky? I think that they just love Io. Io's gotten her English down a little bit more. Obviously, can just work on that, learn English. Julia's next up, the women's U.S. champ, needs to win that Rumble, needs to take that women's championship and be the SmackDown Women's Champion. This can be the visual next year as 2 top champions. But I gotta stick with my guy. I gotta go with Io. Io's just Jordan Grace, Bianca. I think that Jordan Grace in the ring is better than Bianca Belair. And I think that Jordan Grace has the look and everything that they want in the top women's athlete for WWE. Women's World Champion. The title just looks like perfect around here. Like the Women's World Championship just looks like it'll just fit her like perfectly. She can be the top star, number 1 babyface in the company. Bianca Belair. Haven't seen her wrestle since she broke her fingers back at WrestleMania, so I'm gonna just keep it a little bit consistently. Io or Jordan Grace. I can't. This is literally projection versus current, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. There's no one better in WWE, man or woman, better than Io right now. She is the best in WWE, best performer, best women's performer, best overall performer. Jordan Grace, hear me, is next up. Everything that they look for in their women's division is what Jordan Grace has. She should be on the main roster by this time next year. It is Io Sky. Io is the winner. Io comes out on top. I know half of it was projections and half of it was current, so I couldn't really decide which route I wanted to go, but a lot of it, there's no way that I could do both at the same time because NXT isn't looked at the same way as the main roster. Main roster isn't looked at the same way as NXT. Sometimes you got better storylines, so some people look better than the others, but I mean overall, either way, Io Sky is the best performer for the women's division right now. Jordan Grace is next up. Roxanne. You got Rhea. You got Charlotte. Alexa Bliss. Julia. Stephanie. You got Jada Parker. Kiana James. Zarya. Sober. Like, there's just... Women's division is incredibly stacked. The future is bright. The link to this bracket will be in the description below and other quizzes. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you.